Yep, go.
Hi, this is Deborah, and what I want to show you is how to finish the beaded scarf bind-off. I've used these large exaggerated beads just to make sure that you can see it clearly, and it'll just be a little bit better visual for you. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your yarn and you're going to leave your beads on and cut approximately 2 yards. Okay, so I've cut the yarn, and now what I'm going to do is we're going to need a darning needle ready to go, and I'm going to use my needles, and what we're going to do is we're going to just bind off in knit the first 3 stitches. So we're going to bind off. So we knit 2, pull 1 over, there's 1 bound off. Now here's the second one bound off. Now you're left with 1 stitch on the right hand needle. We're going to make this a really big loop, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our darning needle, thread the yarn, and then what we're going to do is we're going to draw the needle through the loop in order to secure this last stitch. So this is going to be just like a regular bind off. So now we've bound off. We have this large gap here with beads. So you're going to be beading either 7 or 3 beads, and what we're going to do now is we're going to draw those 3 beads up, and I'm going to show you basically what's going to happen. So if you put those 3 beads there, that's where we want it to be, is just 3. We're going to take our darning needle and we're going to thread through the first stitch on the needle. So we're going to take the needle and go right through, and what we need to do is draw all of the beads through that section. So we need to open it up a little bit so that all of these beads can go right through. And this is a little bit tricky part in the beginning because it takes a little while to draw the beads through. And here I am, I'm going through. And what we want to do is make sure that we leave those 3 beads behind. Oops, I've got a little mistake here. There we go. We're leaving those 3 beads right there. See how they're ready in place and ready to go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bind off the stitches that are on the needle. So we're simply going to get in, we're going to knit 2, then what we're going to do is we're going to pull that stitch over, and we've bound it off. We're going to do that again until we bind off all the stitches. Okay, so as you can see, we have those 3 beads beaded, and now with this loop, once again, what you have to do is make this loop really big. We're going to take our darning needle and we're going to pull that through to make sure that that last stitch is secure. And there it is, nice and tight. We're going to bead 3 over the top because that's what we need. We're either going to follow the pattern, the 3 or the 7. And once again, you can see that those are going to sit on the top. We're going to take our darning needle and we need to once again draw it through that top stitch, pulling all of those beads forward and through that stitch, except for the amount of beads that you need. Like I said, this part is a little bit tedious. Okay, so now as you can see, there's 3 beads there. Once those 3 beads are secure and your yarn is through that first loop, you're going to bind off those stitches that are remaining. So I knit 2 and we have to pull this one over the top, and we're going to bind off the rest. And all you're going to do is you're going to keep repeating this process over and over again until you get to the end. So now you can see that the beads are secure. This end looks exactly like the beginning of your scarf. If you have any questions, the best thing to do would be watch it again, have a great day, or call me at Yarning for You. Thank you.